Joining me now from Khayelitsha High School is Snedinga Sonqoshwa, and from Ivory Park Secondary School we have Tshepiso Malema. Thank you both for agreeing to be on the program this afternoon. Snedinga, I'm going to start off with you. What is your biggest anxiety as a grade 12 pupil heading back to school after more than 2 months at home?
I would say that my greatest anxiety is going back to school and catching the virus. Also, the fact that since we've been away for such a long time and the teachers have been giving us the work via online classes and everything, that it's like a lot of work for us. And they've just like been putting a lot of work, even more work than we normally do in class. So regarding the virus now is because it has also come out, that you don't need to have the symptoms in order for you to get infected with the virus. So it's not even that thing. Okay, so my school said that they're going to screen us every time we get to the gate.
Yeah.
But then I don't even think that that's going to help, since the World Health Organization said that you don't even have to have the symptoms. Because now, for example, I have the virus and then I go to school, but I don't even have the symptoms. And then there is going to be a point in time where I'm going to be in contact with someone, and now that person also has the virus.
So you're worried about taking the virus home to the people that you love who might be more at risk, seeing as they've said that young people are not likely to get very sick?
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of, because I know that I'm going to be leaving my family behind, and they are clean, they don't have the virus, and now I'm going to come back home with it, and then I'm going to spread it to them. And then when my dad and my mom, they go to work, then they can also spread it to their colleagues.
Yeah, I'm going to come back to you in a minute. Let's bring in Tshepiso now. Tshepiso, what are you worried most about, and what are you looking forward to the most about going back to school?
Actually, I'm quite excited about going back to school tomorrow. I just hope that the minister doesn't postpone today. Studying at home has been quite exciting, I must say. But it is also difficult because it requires a lot of discipline as an individual, and because no one really assures that you are doing your work or what.
Yeah.
But our teachers have been trying very hard to reach us through social media platforms, which I feel like it's not enough. And I think my sister can agree with me on that one. And I also feel that we as kids from the townships will be more safer in schools than roaming here and around the streets, because I come from an abandoned area called Ivory Park, which since the national lockdown has started, we don't know lockdown. We have been on level 1 ever since. So
you're going to get better sanitization and access to face masks at school than you would in your community?
Yes.
And do you think that you've had enough access to the learning material online in order not to be left completely behind? A lot of people have said they haven't had a lot of contact with their teachers, they haven't been able to access learning material, so when they go back to school tomorrow, they're going to have to close this massive gap of 2 months. How do you feel? I think we've lost Tshepiso there. Let me get back to Snedinga. Do we still have her on the line? Snedinga, what is your feeling about where you will be in terms of the curriculum when you go back? And what is your feeling about how your teachers must be experiencing this? Because they've also been at home for 2 months and there's a lot of pressure on them as well.
I would say at this point that majority of us are stressed, honestly, with our curriculum, because right now we're supposed to be done with our exams, right? And now we only have to go back to school, and then we're only going to be catching up with the work from term 2 and also revising the work that they gave us during the lockdown. And I don't think that a lot of people were able to access the work on online classes due to financial struggles, maybe, that they couldn't get data, like they don't have a Wi-Fi, you see. So not everyone is fortunate, like everyone else.
Yeah. Do you think, sorry, I'm going to jump in there
Wi-Fi,
because I think it's an important thing. Do you think at the end of the year, when you get your matric certificate, that you will have had the same kind of quality education in matric comparable to someone who maybe got their matric last year?
No, definitely not. Personally, I feel that our marks aren't going to be the same like how they were last year because of this gap. And I honestly feel as though in matric, we really need our teachers to be there to help us study. I get that a lot of us know how to do self-study. I know how to self-study. But then there are subjects where I do need my teacher in order for my teacher to explain. So now when we get back to school, all they're going to be doing is pressuring us that we can finish with the curriculum so that we are ready for our prelims and our final exams, where in our finals we're going to be writing about everything that had to do with the year's work. But then for 2 months we were at home doing work ourselves. It could be that we understood something in a certain way where we were actually supposed to get it in another way. So that's where our teachers come in now.
Okay, well, thank you very much for taking the time to chat to us, and good luck with tomorrow. I hope you do get to go back to school and that everything pans out and that you get to catch up. Thanks very much for your time.